Hello. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you have in the past received large bookmarked PDFs in the form of legal bundles or perhaps meeting packs that you needed to understand, annotate and add to with late received submissions or other paperwork. In large monolithic PDFs with today's tools, this is cumbersome and difficult. Even in Casedo, a tool designed to make sense of documents, this was a manual process, but still worthwhile if you needed to get to grips with the text in front of you. After all, the monolithic PDF was more than likely a collection of documents before it was edited into a single item in a PDF editor. It's also likely that the collection of documents is not in the order that you would have chosen. I did say that this was a manual process in Casedo. That is, until now. With Casedo's Split by Bookmarks feature, this work is done for you. Today I'm going to show you how this new feature works by breaking down a 386-page monolithic PDF, by which I mean a single document, into its constituent parts in under 4 minutes. After which I'm going to quickly reorganize the Casedo file with subfolders for easier navigation, some complex pagination and a table of contents. This is something that can't be done easily, if at all, in a PDF editor. For example, imagine I am a barrister who's received this pre-prepared bundle from a solicitor. While they've evidently taken a lot of time to put the bundle together, firstly they've forgotten to paginate it, but more importantly they've not organised it, to my mind, very logically, and they've already sent me an additional document to insert into the bundle. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a Casedo file. I'm now going to import the PDF into the Casedo desk space. I'm going to import all the bookmarks, that's absolutely key. I'm going to drag in the extra document that I've been sent that I need to insert into the bundle. I'm going to leave the second document in the desk space for the time being and just drag the main document into the index area. Though I can annotate and mark up the single document, it's very cumbersome and tricky to navigate. And if I use Casedo's table of contents feature at the top here, you can see that there is very little showing as there is only a single document. It's all one document here. If I add a table of contents, it shows a single document. I'm going to delete the table of contents and create another one later. It's worth just pausing to note the way Casedo imports hierarchical bookmarks. You can see that the top tier bookmarks have no prefix dashes. Hearing bundle there, I can give it a colour. These are top tier. Second tier bookmarks have double dashes and the third tier bookmarks have quadruple dashes and so on. These are actually third tier bookmarks. And you've got second tier bookmarks. I'll put them in blue there. Let's imagine I don't like the way the document has been arranged and I've been told to insert another document into set in front of me anyway. So I'm going to have to break it up. All I need to do now is open the context menu on the document by right-clicking it and selecting Split Documents by Bookmark. I right-click it and you can see that it's there. In a moment I'm going to start the stopwatch at the bottom right-hand corner so we can see in real time how long the process takes from start to finish. So if I click that, I get a dialog here which explains the process is not reversible. However, do remember that if the results are not as you expected, you can just delete the result and re-import the single PDF again. As this feature runs, you'll notice that I've speeded up the video, but the stopwatch in the bottom right hand corner will show how the feature ran in real time. I don't need to see this again, so I'll select Do Not Show again, but first I'll start the stopwatch. Once Split Document by Bookmarks is triggered, Casedo first creates a new folder with the name of the document being split. Then it finds the first top tier bookmark on any page and creates a new document with that name. Lower tier bookmarks are promoted, whilst other top tier bookmarks on the same page remain the same. Everything is put in order into the new folder. If you need to go further than this, you need to do it in stages. However, what you can do is multi-select more than one document to split by bookmarks, as I've done here. This process is not necessarily quicker, but you do get it all done in one go. So, in considerably less than 4 minutes, we've split this monolithic PDF into a set of 6 folders containing all the relevant documents and their now promoted bookmarks. The document itself is now good to go. Tier 1 bookmarks are now folders, Tier 2 bookmarks are now documents, and Tier 3 bookmarks have now been promoted to top tier bookmarks. All I need to do now is insert the extra document that's been sent by the solicitor. But I just want to take a minute to improve its organisation and clarity so that I can get to work on it and share it with colleagues, or even re-export it and return it to the solicitor. I've closed up these few folders. The skeleton itself doesn't need to be in a folder, so I'm going to take that out and put the skeleton up there. I'm going to remove that folder there. We don't need that. The witness statement folders should be subfolders of an overall witness statement folder. So I'm going to have a witness statement folder there. The same with the authorities. Put them into a greater folder. I can delete that now. I'm now going to paginate the bundle by clicking on the pagination toggle. If I just click a document there, you can see it. Click on the pagination toggle there. Let's say the format required is a folder-based pagination, so I need to change the pagination type. So I'm going to go to the edit menu and click change pagination type, and you can see that the top line folders have had a letter prefixed to them. With folder-based pagination, anything that sits outside of a folder is not paginated. So for example, the skeleton here sits above hearing bundle folder A, and if I scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can see that there is no pagination. However, the other pages in the bundle, as they all sit within folders, are paginated. So for example, I can use the go to page feature here. And if I go to page B7, it will take me down to B7 here. You can see the number at the bottom of the page. I can scroll down manually down through to the case authorities, for example, and I get to see 103. Now I'm going to add a table of contents. I need to drag it to the top of the index. I'll just select it. You see there's nothing there, and then I can refresh it. Now I have a table of contents here. I could externally add a cover page and put it on top of the table of contents, but there's no need in this case. So instead I'm just going to make the table of contents just a bit more formal. In Casedo, I can add line breaks to the table of contents header by using the /n. Let me show you what I mean. To save me typing it out, I've just copied this. But if you can see here, I've got /n in two places here. There's Arnold versus HMRC, /n, case number, /n, date. And if I press enter, the table of contents refreshes itself, and it looks like that. There are various other tweaks we can use, including deciding at what page the pagination should start. This is very useful for splitting large bundles, but is not needed here. I'm now ready to start work on this document, adding coloured tags, highlights, comments, two-way links, and further bookmarks to help me find the clarity to build a good case. You can see now that when we compare the monolithic version of the document to the Casedo casefile version, the latter is clearer, more flexible, and easier to use. If I go to this version here, you can see this. All we have is one block, and we can move the bookmarks around, but they're not going to move the documents around. They're just going to move the bookmarks. So the bookmark is set in stone, and we'd still need to insert that extra document, which we very successfully just managed to slip in here. I'm just going to tag it up red, just to remind me that we've got it for later. So, as a barrister, if I was, it's time to get to work. If you need any further help or explanation with this, take a look at Casedo support on the webpage, or reach out to us with technical queries at support@casedo.com. Thank you.